Hi everyone, this is Susie, and today we are going to be making a vegan and oil-free, or at least no added oil, red bell pepper creamy dressing slash dip. Okay, so these are the ingredients we'll be using. I have some red bell pepper, some soft tofu, some unsweetened soy milk, some tahini, some shoyu, or you can use tamari or soy sauce, some apple cider vinegar, lemon juice, garlic, fresh ginger, a little bit of maple syrup, and some salt and pepper. So let's get started. So a few weeks ago I was looking for a red bell pepper dressing because I wanted to make a new dressing, and I was going through YouTube videos and I saw this one right here from, I think it's Elena's Loves Red Bell Pepper Salad Dressing. However, she does add oil to her dressing, I believe, and I wanted to make it an oil-free one. So I came up with this recipe, but it was inspired from her video. In case you guys want to give it a check it out, that is the information. Okay, I'll still write it down below for you guys. And just so you know, this is not a like mild flavor dressing. It is like a very not strong flavor, but it's like a really flavorful dressing because it has a lot of like bold flavors in it. So if you're looking for something that's very mild, this might not be the recipe for you guys, or you might adjust it, you know, to your liking to make it a little bit less like pow in your mouth. So yeah, so I just wanted you guys to know that, okay? Just in advance so you guys know what to expect. Okay, and I did try this with salad, and I loved it, and I also tried it as a dip for like veggies, and I loved it as well. So I hope that you guys really like it, because I really do. So all we're going to do is I am going to write down the specific amounts for the ingredients in the description box below, but all you do is you just prep all your ingredients, and we're just going to throw everything in the blender. So I have about half a cup of red bell pepper. Okay, and I have some tofu. I have the soft kind of tofu. I have some tahini, about 1 tablespoon I think. And this is some shoyu, or like I said, you can do tamari or soy sauce instead. Some apple cider vinegar, some lemon juice. I have 2 cloves of garlic, but you can do more or less. And I have about a teaspoon of fresh ginger. I just peeled it and cut it into small pieces. And about a half a teaspoon of salt. Some ground black pepper. Half a teaspoon of maple syrup. And this really does make a difference, because the first time I made it, I waited until the end to add the maple syrup, but once I did, it really made a difference. It tasted better. And I have some unsweetened soy milk, or any milk of your liking. So I'm just going to blend this until smooth, okay? And I'll be back. Okay, you guys, so I got this blended, and it is a little runny, so this is more the consistency that you would want for a salad dressing. I think it's even a little runny even for that. I think I put too much milk in it, but it tastes really good though. You see that? Oh my goodness, it tastes so good. I think you can see it better like this. I could have probably done it a little bit smoother, but that's pretty good. Okay? Okay, you guys, so I will tell you the story right now, but I just want to show you what they look like. So this is the consistency for the dressing if you just want to make it into a dressing, a salad dressing. And this is the consistency a little bit thicker if you want to make it into like a dip. And now I have some a little bit of celery, and you can just, dip it in there. You see, it's pretty thick. That's really good. I think it would go well with like carrots and broccoli and all that good stuff. It's really good, you guys. So, the first time I did it, I think I made it in my little blender, and I think that was the difference of why it came out like thicker. It was like a really thick, like a dip, more consistency than a dressing. And this time I did it in the Vitamix, so I don't know if that's the reason why I couldn't get it to get thick at all. So what happened is I ended up doing a different another batch of it. So I did this one, and I did the same. I started with less of the liquid and less of the, which would be the soy milk and the tofu, but it still was really watery. I don't know why. So I think it was my blender versus the little tiny one. So what I did is, because I needed to get it thick to show you guys, I ended up using a little bit of the Xanthan Gum, and I checked this brand out, and it does say that it is vegan. And if you haven't worked with this before, I just recently got this because I saw a video on some homemade thing that to use this for. So I bought it, and the other day I used it to make a baby lotion for my little nephew, and to thicken it because it was separating the oils with the other ingredients. So I decided to add a little pinch of it, and it worked. It just made it into a creamy consistency like a lotion. So, and you can eat it, or you can put it on your body. So that's a good thing about this. So we learned something new together today. Okay, so I just wanted to show you that I did the same exact recipe for this one. The only thing that I did differently, in case you were wondering about this product, or you have it and you don't know what to do with it, so I think this would be like a really good thing. This is how much I actually put in there. This is 1/4 of a teaspoon. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? Let's see. I think it would probably be less than 1/8 of a teaspoon, so it's less than half of this, of the 1/4 of a teaspoon. It's just like a tiny pinch. And you could probably start with less and see how it, how you like the consistency, if you want it thicker or not. But it worked pretty well. As you can see, this is like a really, pretty thick consistency, so it'll really stick to your veggies when you're dipping them into the sauce. But it's really good. I really did like it, and I wanted to share it with you guys. And if you have any questions about this, I might be making the video about the baby lotion that I made the other day, that I used this, that worked really well as well. Really well as well. Okay, and so yeah, so this is the salad dressing, this is the dip. It's the same recipe, only I added a tiny pinch of this to make it thick. If you can make this thicker, or if your blender just doesn't make this so watery, then you might be able to figure it out, or play around with the recipe and see how it works, so that way you don't have to use this if you don't have it. I wouldn't suggest that you go out and buy it if you don't have it, unless you have other use for it. But other than that, I hope you guys like it. It's, like I said, it's really flavorful. You can, if you like ginger and garlic and tahini and all those flavors together, it's like an odd combination, but once you put them together, they're like amazing. They're like a party in your mouth. So I hope you guys give it a try and like it, and let me know. And if you have any questions, I hope I can answer them, okay? So thank you so much for watching. Talk to you soon. Bye. And of course, I forgot something. So, okay, so this is the tahini that I use, and I get this at Whole Foods, so you can look for it at any store. And this is the Shoyu that I use instead of like the regular soy sauce. And I also got this at Whole Foods, and I also got this at Whole Foods, okay? So just so you know, I think that's it. Okay, take care. Bye.